I'm on the Odyssey of the Seas, sailing for 10 days through the Mediterranean, stopping in Italy, Greece, and Turkey.
Welcome to the Royal Caribbean Odyssey of the Seas 10-day cruise through the Mediterranean. This is the exact route we're taking, stopping 1 day in each location, but 2 days in Istanbul, and then all the way back to Rome. So here we are at the Rome port of Civitavecchia, where we begin and sail away this epic journey. And I'm here with my fiance, my brother and sister, all because we're celebrating my mom's 70th birthday.
To mom's birthday. 70th birthday only happens once. Woohoo!
So let's begin this adventure with an Odyssey of the Seas ship tour. Here on the top deck, we have the gymnasium as well as bumper cars, all sorts of arcade games and table games, and the Playmakers Bar. Moving towards the aft of the ship, we walk by the giant chessboard, where there's a glass floor that actually hangs out over the side of the ship. Next up, we have the FlowRider, which is overlooked by the iFly indoor skydiving. Right beside that, we have the climbing wall, and in the center, all the swimming pools for children and adults alike. Here we have the hot tub as well as the movie screen, and winding around the top deck running track, and through these doors, it will bring you through to the Vitality Salon as well as the fitness center. And now if we move one floor down to deck 14, we have the adults only solarium with multiple hot tubs and pools. And moving towards the aft, we have the Mexican restaurant, Loco and Fresh, and the main buffet, the Windjammer.
At the Windjammer, always an amazing assortment of cuisines. Let's eat.
Here at the Windjammer, the cuisines rotate night by night from Italian to Mediterranean to Caribbean. All sorts of world cuisines you'll find right here in the Windjammer. Moving down now, decks 13 all the way down to 6 are all staterooms, so that brings us to number 5, the Promenade. Here we have the Bionic Bar, Izumi Sushi, Wonderland Restaurant, and if we head towards the aft, there are lots of shops as well as Giovanni's Italian Kitchen. And if you walk past the art gallery, that'll bring you to Venue 270, which later we'll watch a show called The Book. Back in the center of the ship, you have Starbucks along with Cafe Promenade, and of course, everyone's favorite place to have late night pizza, Sorrento's. Don't forget about guest services, and then the main dining room, which is on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th floor. And don't forget about the music hall, as well as the Royal Theater, but we will head there later during this week. And that finishes off our tour here at the casino on the 3rd floor.
I think that's the entire ship tour. Ending up here on the 3rd floor, because the next floor down, you can get on and off the ship. All right, so as you can see, there are a million things to do on the ship, and you really just can't do them all. You got to pick and choose what is good for you, which is the beauty of it. Is there's something for everyone. So for me, I want to take my family up North Star, the crane that goes off the side of the ship and over the top. It looks amazing. And then Ripcord. I want to take my dad indoor skydiving. That'll be so much fun. FlowRider, of course, and the bumper cars. Those are the things I'm looking forward to the most. And of course, just enjoying time on the ship. And I'm going to be taking my family for my mother's 70th birthday to teppanyaki. That'll be like the highlight dinner for her birthday. So can't wait to get this cruise going. Without further ado, let's go.
All right, last night we sailed from Rome all the way to Naples, and today we booked a shore excursion to check out the Amalfi Coast as well as Pompeii. This tour, we jumped on a little boat which takes us along the Amalfi Coast, which is truly one of those bucket list destinations you have to do once in your lifetime. The views are truly spectacular, and you can understand why this place has got its fame.
All right, today is day 2 of the Mediterranean cruise, and we just got off of the ship and jumped on another little boat to check out the Amalfi Coast. This place is incredibly beautiful, and we're just enjoying the views. And then we're gonna have some lunch, and then afterwards check out the buried old city of Pompeii. So I'm excited. This is a great way to start this cruise. Let's go. All right, from the ship to the small boat to foot, we made it to the Amalfi town. Something straight out of a movie. This place is so beautiful. We got olive trees, we got vineyards, old buildings, castles. It's amazing. Let's go walk around a little bit. We have a bit of time. All right, here we are in the back streets of Amalfi. Pretty touristy down there, but if you can get lost in the side streets, it's amazing. Pizzeria, prego, ciao. Are you serving limoncello?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. All right.
Oh, look at this. Amazing. Thank you. A little limoncello, digestif, but I haven't had any food, whatever. Oh, it's strong. All right, for the second half of the trip here in Naples, we made it to Pompeii. Pompeii was the city, very unique ruins because 80 years before Christ, the city was created, and then 80 years after, it got buried in ash from a volcano. And then that ash perfectly preserved the city. And within that city, there's like people that got frozen in the time and like perfectly preserved evidence of the city. So let's check it out. Pompeii was a thriving Roman city near Naples until 79 AD when Mount Vesuvius erupted and buried it in ash and pumice. Frozen in time, the city streets, homes, and even people were preserved for nearly 1700 years. So it's pretty wild to be in this city and see how they used to live. The one thing I really love to see was the thermal baths and the sauna, basically, because it just goes to show that people have been using saunas since the beginning of time. It's not just me who likes saunas. They've always been using saunas. Really cool to be walking in this super preserved city. This is a wood oven. Wow, wood-fired pizzas? They've been around for 2,000 years. So speaking of pizza, I'm in the place where they invented pizza. I know it's not really a pizza, but it's a folded pizza. It's a calzone. It's still Italian. Had to try it in the birthplace. So here goes. Doesn't get any more original than that. Delicioso, bellissimo. Thank you. And with that, we wrap up the Amalfi Coast visit and head back to the ship to watch sunset and then celebrate my mom's 70th. Okay, we're going to the restaurant now at Teppanyaki. And we're gonna wish my mom the happy 70th because it's her birthday today. So let's go. Let's embarrass mom.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear mom. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
How are you feeling? Freshly 70, mother.
Freshly.
Freshly. When we came in, both of your heads cringe. Perfect cringe.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I just learned from listening to YouTube. Hi guys, welcome to my vlog.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. What a cake.
For my mom.
You designed that for yourself?
Blow the candle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 99, 100. Say higher. Are you sure?
Cause he got it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tiger Woods.
Ready?
Don't worry, I'm your magician chef. Alright, look. Ready, open your mouth. No. Just kidding.
You are not going to catch that. The pressure's crazy. Happy birthday to you. Thank you.
Whew, that was an amazing teppanyaki dinner. That was so fun. And all of my family caught the egg on the first try. Mom, dad, that was insane. Ooh, room tour. Amazing. This room is huge.
And that is it. That wraps up this amazing day. We'll catch you tomorrow in Santorini.
So right behind me, the island of Santorini. We're gonna jump on these little tender boats and they take us in to the island. You can't, there's no dock. You can't just park the ship up.
So we basically spent the whole day wandering around, stopping at a few different cafes, enjoying some of the markets, and of course all of the beautiful views that come with being on Santorini. In the 1930s, there was a Greek dictator who actually mandated all of the homes be whitewashed with lime, which created this white iconic look that we all know and recognize today.
Got off the ship, tendered over to the cable car up to Fira, walked all the way up to here, to this rock. So we had some lunch, had some coffee, gonna grab gelato now, and then head back to the ship. What a day, what a perfect day in the beauty of Santorini.
So here we are back on the Odyssey of the Seas. I headed to the gym for a quick workout, and after I built up a sweat, I decided it was time to cool down.
All right, time has come. FlowRider time, one of my favorite parts about all Royal Caribbean cruises. Let's go now and do some float riding.
And first up, my brother took a turn on the FlowRider, and he was having a blast on there. It was his first time ever trying it. And since I've been on a Royal Caribbean cruise before, it wasn't my first time, so I was hoping this would be the year that I would land the Pop Shove It. And sure enough, I was in disbelief.
All right, this is gonna be fun. Dad's going next. Mom, you ready this? You ready for this? On the other way.
And after a few wipeouts here and there, he'd managed to get comfortable on the kneeboard before we started instructing him that it was right to do the Macarena. He actually had no idea what we were doing, but he was following along, which was absolutely diabolical.
Let's go. Too much fun, too much fun. Another amazing day. Santorini check. Tomorrow we'll catch you in Athens.
So for our Athens trip, we decided it was only going to be a quick one. No shore excursions or anything fancy. We just wanted to chill and get back to the ship in a reasonable hour. We walked around, checked out some local churches, and headed to Lycabettus Hill for some panoramic views. We caught a good look at the Parthenon and headed back to the ship.
All right, I've been on cruise ships before, but I've never been on a Royal Caribbean ship that has Ripcord iFly. Skydiving on a ship? Let's go do this. We're gonna do it now. Let's go! iFly, Ripcord.
So here we go. We brought the whole family out for this one. This is going to be a blast because no one in my family has ever done this before. All right, here goes my dad. Let's see how this goes.
Let's go! Yeah!
Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. The whole family's in disbelief, but super stoked. Everyone had such a good time and everyone did a really good job. It's pretty rare as you get older to try something for the very first time and actually have a good time doing it. And then the instructor showed us how to do it for real, which was very impressive. This is definitely the most fun I've ever had on a cruise ship in my life.
Thank you!
But the fun doesn't stop. On to the next.
Okay, right now there's a ping pong tournament going on, and I'm gonna sign up. I mean, I played a little ping pong growing up, so I got a good chance here. Let's see if we can take home the W. Let's go.
Turns out there were only 6 entrants into the tournament, and the finals were between me and my brother. But the intensity was still high, and the match was crazy. Well, about as crazy as ping pong can get. Who knew you could actually get injured in ping pong? Referee! Red card! And with that last hit, a champion was crowned.
How like just a game?
Alright, the winner. Come on, just go.
Raise one.
Congratulations. Speech,
I want to thank my parents. Through blood, sweat, and tears, I managed to pull home a trophy. This is what dreams are made of, buddy. This is what dreams are made of.
And after I basically won the Olympics, it was pickleball time.
It's on.
Each one of the rounds lasted 10 minutes, and then you rotated with other people waiting to play. And then once the pickleball games were over, this gymnasium was converting into bumper cars.
Woo, nothing like a little brotherly, sisterly rage pickleball game. Gotta keep that competitive juices up.
So we're not going anywhere. We're jumping straight into the bumper cars.
Wow, pulleys! These guys are pulleys! How do I go forward? I'm coming for you. Oh! What's up now? Oh! See! You're roasted! Roasted!
What's up now?
I'm coming for you. Yeah, what's that? What's that? Oh, my knee! Oh! Oh! This is so big. Well, that was actually way more intense than I thought it was going to be.
And after that evening full of amazing activities, we woke up in a new place called Ephesus.
Today's adventure is here in Ephesus, and we're seeing the old ancient Roman city from around 200 BC. So, very cool stuff.
Oh, wow.
Ephesus was one of the great cities of the ancient Greek and Roman world, a thriving commercial and cultural center on the Aegean coast. Its impressive remains, including the Grand Theater, marble avenues, and the Library of Celsus, showcase advanced urban planning, vibrant public life, and the city's key role in regional trade and early Christianity.
This right here is my third ancient wonder of the world, Temple of Artemis. I've been to the pyramids and Hanging Gardens of Babylon, and now this is my third. All that's left, they're all destroyed except for the pyramids, and all that's left is the columns. This was built 800 years BC. Greek mythology, they used to build idols in the name of Artemis. Artemis was a goddess, protector of like nature, fertility, and other things like that. So this is the temple erected for her.
All right, quick mandatory snap with the family and headed back towards the ship.
We're cutting it tight, 10 minutes left before the gangway up. Back at the Odyssey of the Seas. All right, tonight's formal night, and then we're going up in the North Star right now to watch sunset in our fancy clothing, and then watch dinner, meeting up with the family up there. So let's head there. Wow! Sharpish, mate! Sharpish! Yes! Woo! Mamma mia, Madonna mia! Wow, I'm looking the dumpiest of everybody. Jeez. Look at everyone looks amazing. What's happening? Your hands are already wet? Oh, yep, they're there. Whoa, wait, you guys are nervous together? You get a solace in your nervousness?
Watch the video after.
Here we are sailing our way to Istanbul, riding in the North Star looking down at the ship. A very unique and fun family activity if you ask me.
We're looking at the cruise ship. No, I'm saying we're looking at this crazy. What is your heart rate? 107. That's high levels of cardio for Iris. Amazing views up there in the North Star. I've never seen a ship from the side looking down.
We then had dinner and followed it up by the showing of the book. This was a really cool show because they didn't actually have it in the Royal Theatre, but in the venue called 270. It almost felt like an interactive experience because the crowd is actually wrapped around the stage.
What do you think of the book?
It's 10 out of 10.
That was crazy. Super artistic, amazing dances, contortionists, all these different chapters. That was fun.
Another fun-filled evening on the Odyssey of the Seas, only to wake up in the next city, Istanbul.
Right, final stop on the cruise. Istanbul, but off we go.
Today's plan for Istanbul is to stop at a cafe, get some coffee, wander around a little bit, and then check out some of the famous sites.
Time to check out the Blue Mosque. We're gonna go inside now, see what it's like inside there. Looks incredible from the outside. Wow.
Wow. Okay, we're hungry or?
Yeah.
It's my mom's 70th. There you go.
Thank you very much. Double extra for you. Thank you.
Don't trust me. Don't trust me.
Oh!
Alright, time to head back to the ship. That is it for our day trips. That's the end of all of the trips. Now it's two days back on the ship, back to Rome. Let's do this.
And with that, a super memorable 70th birthday officially in the books. It really was a one-of-a-kind trip, full of laughter and smiles. And just like that, to end it all off, a random fireworks show, which felt fitting as we headed back towards the ship and ultimately back to Rome. Thank you, Royal Caribbean and Odyssey of the Seas, for this memorable trip of a lifetime.